smidge early. Just a little bit. But I was really just sitting staring at my computer screen and I figured, why not? Also, I'm antsy. I really want to play Sims today. Yeah, I'm like fully in the mood. Give me a second to make sure that I can view chat. Okay, I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes. We're gonna chill for like 5 minutes. Because I have a feeling if I start and these two get engaged and somebody misses it, they're gonna be mad at me, and then we're raring to go. And there's one other person here, I'll count that. Back in the pit of despair. I opened this up and immediately got annoyed because I remembered how tense she was and how I don't know if that's going to affect them getting married or not. And I also hate all of these objectives. What's up? Eat cake seems like the easiest one to do, so I'm going to attack that. Stop talking to Shay. Oh, wait, we already have cake. Wait, never mind. Call it a meal. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I see. Everybody's doing that thing where they're frozen for a little while. I'll let you have it. I'll allow it. I do enjoy how thoroughly house party all of this is right here. I'm enjoying that. This place is a wreck. Carrying a camp in Mad Max will be in and out of chat for a bit. That's fine. I can't see this being the most riveting stream. I really honestly want to build. I'm getting stressed out passively by how many projects, how many things I need to build. These two need a bigger house because the second I move him in, he does not have a bed. And also I hate this house and I'm needing to move out of it for ages. It's impossibly tiny. There we go. Now we're cooking. I feel like I can get this 3-kiss thing. Very satisfied. Great. I love that you guys are very satisfied. Can you both come out here, por favor, please? No. Do not eat cake. No. Lord have mercy. Thank you. You're so well behaved, Isaiah. Oh, well, spoke too soon. You don't even eat cake. Can you please stop? Please go here together. Thank you. Have Sims kiss. I want that to be them, but I think it'll cause a mess. I cannot kiss her. Actually, matter of fact, now is a really great time for me to break up with you. I'll leave that for later. That sounds like something I could dedicate an entire episode to. How about you kiss Olive Spectre? Oh, that's gonna... No. It might not. This may cause drama. I don't care. Nevada's learned Shay's romantic boundaries. Please, no. Have you been flirting with your daughter? No. Shay, you're just nosy. Okay, I'll take that. It would be so super great if I could find Isaiah. Great. Love that. Isaiah, please, darling, come here. This is a lot more difficult than I anticipated. What's up? These Sims are fighting. It is very hard. You know what? That's a gold star party. I'm not paying any more attention to that. Can you two lock in, please? Isaiah, can you come over here? Isaiah? I'm very close to adding him to my family, but I don't want to break the immersion. Yeah, bring your cake, buddy. You know, whatever it takes. He's gonna hate this, but we are going to kiss. Because I need it for the party, and also it seems like, you know, when would you not? It would be so super duper great if we could get married right here, Isaiah. That would be amazing. Although where that option is, I'm unsure. Declare eternal love. You're here already. You don't need to go anywhere. Just talk to him. Fine. You can do it upstairs. Fine. We can do it downstairs. Who the hell cares anymore? I don't think this is going to work out, guys. I don't think we're going to be able to get engaged at the party. I think the party is going to have to end and we're going to have to go to a separate second location by ourselves. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize I invited him. He definitely watched his wife cheat on him with Nevada. That's super cool. Love that. That's fine. It's chaos. I know that you guys think that Isaiah being like a little bit ace-coded is really cute. It's actually like the most annoying gameplay to orient around that I've ever dealt with in my entire life. That's cool. We had a great party though. The place is trashed like a 5-star party. I'll take it. Very satisfied. Alrighty. I truly don't know how we manage that. Cool. Alright. Party's over. Great. Isaiah, would you like to join me somewhere? Golly. Where can we get engaged? Or we can get... How about we go to the courthouse? We could do the courthouse in, No, that's only during the daytime. God damn it. And I'm not waiting till the morning, and she's a vampire, so that won't work. Go someplace with me. You want to get out of here, bucko? It's trashed. Your internet is atrocious today. I'm so sorry. I'm running with the idea that he's just naturally... I want to move into one of... I think we're going to end up moving over here. Or maybe here. I don't think I can afford that. We could move there. I've been running with the idea that he's, like, really conservative romantically, and he just doesn't want to, like, do all that before they're married. Where is a romantic place to get engaged at night? Oh, I know. Chestnut Ridge. Around hereabouts? Here's a cute little place. Oh no, Moldy. You're scaring me. Lee blurf lurf. What's up? I really do want to play Sims today, but I am definitely in a builder mood, not a playing mood, so I apologize if I'm not, like, in the zone the way I usually am. Forgot it was the dead of winter. That's unfortunate. But fortunately, what if we get married right here? Can we walk here? Yeah, let's walk here. Let's go here together. That's pretty romantic, I think. Right? Right? Right there on the bridge. We could also go down here on the bridge, but I don't trust them to make it all the way down there. Her neurotic trait is really killing me. Beloved, you might have to get into yoga. I truly don't know what I was thinking the last time I played her, because I really had this idea in my head that she was going to become a super powerful vampire, and I swear to God it was working. And then I opened up this save, and I'm like, I don't know how I was functioning before, because she can't. She's not good at it. Her traits don't even align with it. Look, hold on. Feeble, outgoing, neurotic, unstable, kind, and love bug. What was I thinking? And I gave her those. My current plan for her, the other thing, because I got her to explore the Life and Death pack, the other thing is that I was making her do the side quest to get the full tarot deck. So I think that what I might do is and she also does tarot readings occasionally, I might kind of like, I have a loose idea of building an occult a building where it's an occult store on the bottom floor, like a tarot reading shop with like the stuff from the paranormal pack where you can like talk to the dead on the bottom floor, and maybe a little cemetery in the back, and then the top floor will be where they live, and we can just do that. And if I think really, really hard about it, they might be allowed to have one kid. A singular child. There we go. Elope immediately.
Oh, snurb.
I hate that you did that before this. Here we go.
Elfin. Oh, sorry, Papa.
Don't stress yourself about it too much, Moldy. I imagine this will be a boring stream, and it's not Asher content, so you're not missing your Pookie Yuki. Carmen, you gotta get it together, girl. She has a perk where she's addicted to her phone. Texting mid-ceremony is crazy. There we go. Wee. Yay. You love building? Yeah, you can move in. I'm taking his money too, by the way. I just am. Did I take his last name? No. Nobody took anybody's last name. Alright, kids, let's go home. Let's go home and then we're moving immediately. Oh, okay, that's so cute! Wait, he kissed us on the cheek. Hey, now that we're married, actually, Isaiah, stand right there. Now that we're married, would you be open to perhaps, like, rethinking? Wait. Where is it? More choices. No. Where is it? Oh, I can't work on a romantic dynamic. God damn it. Never mind. Never mind. I'll ask you later. Well, let's go home. He's so weird. He initiates physical contact with me all the time, but if I do it back, he gets mad about it. He's just an alpha. Wait, is this a wedding? Yeah, yeah. Do you remember the end of last stream? We were going to get them married, and I told you guys I didn't feel like doing a whole wedding, so they were just going to get married on the balcony. Also, neither of them have any friends. And they're both, a lonely loser vampire and some guy that she's been dating. That's essentially their dynamic. He gets overstimulated easily. You are such an Isaiah defender. How alpha does he have to be to out alpha a weak vampire? That's the real question. Because I feel like if you have a vampire, an undead vampire girlfriend, now wife, she should be the dominant one by default. But if you've out alpha'd her, let's take some big balls. The other annoying aspect of this, we're going to have to do a little bit of building, but I don't really feel like building. I feel like customizing. So I think we're going to move across the street into that other house and that has more lot space and then kind of just customize it to my needs. I'm not good at building houses, which is to say that I can build a house, but it'll take me like a month to do it. Like I can't do that thing where you sit down in one like 4-hour sitting and do the entire house. I burn out so fast. We're gonna pack up and leave. I'm taking this with me too. I would like to reuse some of this furniture, I think. Take our portraits, piano, this junk, that. Love that thing. Statue and table, my Manor for my dead mother. All these people are still here for the party. That's fine. I'm not cleaning up afterwards. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that we had our photography up here. Carmen took those. I won't gut the bathroom. But I'm taking the rug. Give me all of this. I'm not taking the fireplace either. I like to keep this realistic. We're only going to take things that we theoretically could uproot from the ground. And I guess the next person who moves in here is going to have to deal with the fact that it was kind of trashed by a house party. Oops, spinny. I want my trash can too. Did I leave anything on the walls? Sure did. I get a lot of satisfaction out of packing a Sims house up. You have no idea. That's mine too. Nothing else. Oh, there's this. Yep, that's coming with me. A dominant omega. That phrase made me want to kill myself, I'm not even gonna lie. That just sucked my last remaining will to live out of my body. I no longer want to be alive. Hey, did everybody take their beta blockers today? Their heat blockers? Are you being a public nuisance? Or do you have self-control? Actually, I'll leave that. That's a good inbuilt. No, I'll take it with me. So I can use it somewhere else, because it was a good idea. Do. Give me my curtains. Sweet, all of my junk. I love you guys are actually arguing about this. Alright, that looks like... Oh, wait, I left a tree. A plasma tree. I also think that I might make her turn into, like, a goody two-shoes vampire. I might respec her away from, like, drinking people's blood all the time. Because she doesn't seem like the type. That's everything. Time to move. And mind you, if we have one child, that singular child is absolutely going to be her reincarnated dead mother. Brought back as a half vampire. Just so you know. All of my other Sims that have children right now have too many children. I'm not allowing anymore. We're going on a one, maybe two child limit per household for the next, like, generation. I can't do it. One of my other families that I haven't even played yet, Kamala's, like, family has, like... How many kids does Kamala have? If you count Peach. 1, 2, 3... 6 kids. 6 kids. Is phone addiction a mega trait? As someone with a phone addiction, I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. I think so. I don't think you can be an alpha and be addicted to your phone. I feel like doom scrolling is like bottom behavior. Unilaterally, like across the board. I've never been to this house ever in my life, but I'm gonna buy it. Just off rip. 3 bedroom, 1 bath, sounds like it meets my needs. I don't want to move here. Whoa, wait. There's the cozy casket house. Do I want to move somewhere that's spooky? No. We're still fitting into society. Let's do furnished. You can sell furniture. No. Keep furniture? I always do this wrong. No, sell furniture, sell furniture. It's sell furniture. I know you know too much because you just abbreviated it to ABO. That's crazy. Even I don't know that. It's Omegaverse to me. I will fully admit I have never actually, aside from like one really shitty comic on like webtoons like 6 years ago, have never actually consumed Omegaverse content. I just know the lore and the structure. Because I watched a video documentary, a 3.5-hour video documentary about the origins of Omegaverse and the giant lawsuit that had an actual court case tied to it, where somebody had to explain to a judge Omegaverse, which if you've never heard of it, I highly I recommend looking it up because it's hilarious. Oh, this house is buns. This is Dookie. This is so ass. Fine. Well, I can work with it. I can work with it. It's okay. Let me cook. It'll be really cool. Who's... And this is really, honestly, burning my buns a little bit because I happen to know for a fact that these houses were built by creators, not like regular EA. This is EA behavior. This is EA behavior. Move this. Why would you not do this? Why does this come with the frame blocking the bed? What's going on there? Idiot. And I am actually sorry if there was an actual person, like a creator, who is responsible for that. But respectfully, you're dumb for that. And I don't respect you. Because what was the thought process? Everything else I'm willing to negotiate with you on. That was unacceptable. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of it. This is so garbo. I immediately regret moving. Just so you know. Okay. Oh, brother. It's fine. I can work with it. A need arises within me to put an extension on this side of the house. I have an actual addiction to sunrooms in The Sims. I like in my crow brain. I think that every single house needs a sunroom edition, or else it's like incomplete. So I'm getting my mandatory sunroom. Is that the same? It's close enough. First time in SimStream, I don't know who's making it, but I do know Moldy is always right. You know what? That's actually that's a fair take to make. Again, I am deeply amused that I keep looking back over at chat and that conversation is still going. It's queasy. Okay, I can't abide by this. Hold on. We're going to the gallery. This is actually atrocious. This is atrocious. This is atrocious. I can't work like this. What is this? Crow's Perch. We're gonna find Sued popular now. Lots. 30 by 30. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, work with me. What's the issue? Fine. Hold on. What do you have? No. Unacceptable. I hate when the gallery does this. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. I might be able to work with this. Oh, nope, not in our price range. Mission abort. Let me cook. Let me cook. Nope. Give me 40 to 80. Oh, well. 20 to 40? Ugh. Brother. Okay. Go by all. I'm looking for something vaguely vampire-y. I don't hate that. Hold on. Tough crowd, limited options. I want to see what this one looks like unfurnished, because I'm kind of fucking with it. Hey, I'm banning Yuri from my chat. We're not going to talk about Yuri. You guys going to mess up my brand. You know I hate lesbians. See, this I can live with. What did it do to the inside? Oh, spectacular. Love this. I can work with this. I can super work with this. Give me lights. You guys weren't trusting the process. I could feel it. And if you weren't, you should have been. Let me get some lights so I can see what's going on. And this is cool because then we get to renovate it like a real house. I love when this happens. We found this old place and we've gutted it. And now it's ours and we're going to renovate it. How fun is that? Oh, goody. Oh, goody, goody, goody. I feel like this is most obviously a living room. This... I feel like one of these two rooms is the kitchen. I feel like it's probably supposed to be this one, but I kind of want it to be this one. No, I don't know. No, this could be the kitchen. I do hate what it has going on in here, though. I like this brick in general, just not right here. Hold on. No tile for businesses and hobbies. No tile. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Where's vampires? Oop, scrolled right past it. If there was a snake, it would have bit me. No tile and vampires either. Okay. That's so fine. I'm not bothered at all by that. Give me a second. We still talking about... You guys can have it. I'm gonna play. Whenever you guys are ready to lock in and be realistic. No Yuri. Yuri is banned. Chiming in to say that. You like pink, white, red, brown, gray. Pink, white, red, brown, and gray. And did I give you favorite colors? You like red. Okay, okay. Brother, it's been 5 minutes. You just got married. What do you mean? Seem to have hit a rough patch in their romance. Romantic partners with the strained romance dynamic will gravitate towards mean socials more often as a result of tension they're currently facing. Luckily, they'll be able to work on their dynamic to fix things when the time comes. No, 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 no. Get over that immediately. You see what you guys are doing? You're breaking them apart. All this arguing about who's the more dominant. You're tearing the family apart. He doesn't have commitment issues, okay? He's perfectly fine. We don't have a choice. He's the best we can do. Red, pink. Light brown, dark brown. That's all I'm willing to negotiate here. I blame you guys for that. You look away for 5 minutes. Oh, that's properly cute. I do like this. This does speak to me. I doubt we can top it. I do feel like this is more realistic. But who cares about realism anyway? I'm trying to put my head in Carmen's body and think about what she would pick. And I think she would go with the pink tile. Can't even hold you. And maybe perhaps matching tile floors, perhaps these? Or is that too matchy-matchy? I like these. Can we top those? Absolutely not. No. I can't imagine what could have possibly happened in the 5 seconds I was looking away from the screen for them to get a strained relationship. That's actually so ridiculous. Perhaps these flip the other way. Oops, 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 oops. Still don't like them. Nope. This is intriguing. And I don't hate it, so we'll keep it. I had the steering wheel. Why did I let him do that? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Hold on, let me move my chat. I'm not willing to embrace the idea that he may be toxic. I'm in denial. He can't be toxic. We just married him 5 minutes ago. And if you were here for last episode, you'd know that we went husband shopping to see if I can do better than Isaiah, because I don't like Isaiah very much. And it was disastrous. So we decided to keep him. So I can't really handle him being a bad choice right now, like emotionally in any regard. He has to be the one, because there's nobody else. She flops so diabolically at getting anybody else to give her even like a little bit of a time of day. No. No. I'm looking for a specific tone of counter. No. I hate when you download custom counters. This is how they like show up. They split everything out like this. Because a lot of them are individual pieces. They're not stacked. And I don't care for any of these, quite frankly. We could use the new default counters. How do you look? Kitchens are my weak spot as a builder. I'm trying to get better at them. Nope. Hate all of those. No, thank you. I don't hate the life and death counters. That might be what we need. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. I'm also not very creative with the way that I lay out kitchens. So prepare for this to be deeply uninspired. I think that that's fine. It's just fine. With perhaps top counters? Fun. Dinner table's toxic. Hey guys, lock in. Lock in. It's a weird time to say that I think we're all friends. From what I've caught on from chat, from me tapping in occasionally, my commentary about being lesbian phobic seemed to just slide by, and you guys are eating each other alive over a much more innocuous opinion, which I find really funny. I find really funny. Y'all doing okay? Oh, that's just lovely, isn't it? What if we give 2 stoves? How about we double stove it in the household where none of the characters, well, one of them eats food? Oh, yeah, that's so lovely. How delightful. Oh, how quaint. Is my brightness down? Sure is. I don't like how much of this tile is getting covered up. It's upsetting me, my homegirls. And I don't think I like this floor tile anymore. Hold on. Everybody stop everything. I've never been less okay. 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 My brightness was down kind of low and I turned it up and all of a sudden I hate everything that I've been working on. Which is unfortunate. I like this color combination. I no longer like it with the wood. Oh, brother. What if we tried... I just don't feel... What if we did purple? No, that's so ugly. Why is that the counter that goes with that? That's hideous. Here. Hold on. There has to be some way to freak this. Unbelievable what has happened here. I thought I was doing so well. I was having an exceptional run with what I felt was a really well put together kitchen, and all of a sudden I'm in the pits of despair. Oh, brother, that's ugly. I hate this subway tile thing that's like really popular right now for people to have like long, wide tiles like this, and then they also put it on the walls. Hold on. This stuff, I think this is the most ghastly thing I've ever seen. I keep looking up and reading the chat. You guys are hilarious. Don't kill each other, okay? I only have half my wits about me. Oh man, I'm having a crisis. I really hate doing kitchens. I don't understand why it's so hard for me. I feel like other people just pick a color and it looks fantastic, and then I do it and it's horrendous. Oh god. I'm about to have one of my famous panic attacks. Look, who cares? It doesn't even look that bad, okay? So, like, who even cares? Maybe that. That's not so bad. What's happening is that I'm overthinking this choice of wood color, and I think I need to just stop thinking about it entirely. I think I am actually overthinking. We won't spend another second of it on it. Don't worry about it, okay? Can I afford a nice fancy fridge? Surely not. I'm gonna do it anyways, though. Oh, that's nice. That's just lovely. I admit that I have perhaps poorly used the space in this kitchen, so I don't really know what to do with this whole section of it. perhaps a dining room table, put it a diagonal. Because everybody knows the diagonal is very functional in The Sims and always turns out great. So nothing bad can happen. Ooh, I like this one. That feels very vampire-y to me. Like that. Yeah? Yeah? Sure. We're gonna work with it. With perhaps these shares. We're just gonna get the let me shut up. I'm gonna get the basics in for now because I just looked at our money and we need to like chill. This is god awful. Okay. Quick mat. Quick renovations very quickly. I fuck with this haunted ass floor. That can go everywhere naturally. I feel like I should have moved the kitchen to here. We'll workshop it. Don't worry about it. I just need a functional kitchen at this point in time, right? I'm making all of the walls something annoying and plain because I don't have time to deal with any of this. And I think everything here is, oh my god. I really do hate when they do this and they make everything like cutesy. Although that would be great if it was brown at the bottom. That's what it's missing. Whose idea was it to have these Harry Potter ass wallpapers? Oh my god, I'm gonna make it crusty, okay? It's gonna be crusty everywhere to start. That's not supposed to be that color, I don't think. Oh, well, just looks weird. We're gonna make everything crusty, and then we'll renovate it as time goes on. Crusty, crusty, crusty. Crusty. What a darling project. Cool. Why is there an additional piece of wall there? Okay. Whatever, dude. I regret making that the kitchen, but it's gonna be the kitchen right now. Oh my god, I forgot a sink. Thank you for mentioning sinks. My perpetual gameplay loop in The Sims is making a house, having it be empty and ugly, furnishing it slowly until I like it, and then outgrowing it and moving the family elsewhere. I immediately want to move the kitchen to the other room, but that's fine. This is our temporary kitchen. We can renovate the other kitchen. Obviously, I need a fireplace in here somewhere because I really don't even understand why you would bother having a vampire in any house for any reason without a fireplace. It just isn't clocking to me. It's not making sense. I want a really, like, fuck you in your face, huge one. I could put a little one in every room, theoretically. But I want... I wish you were bigger. No. Theoretically, yes. In practice, no. Maybe. My favorite fireplace in the whole game is this one. I like these three a lot. 1, 2, and 3. I want to see how I fancy this one. You're speaking to me. You're perhaps speaking in tongues, but you are in fact speaking. The red brick is too warm. I like this one. It's nice and depressing. This looks like exactly the kind of house that a vampire would purchase. You got that, and that. Great, great, great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm stealing this bedroom for our newlyweds, I think. Because it's the biggest. And there's 0 point in giving a ghost the biggest bedroom. I want a lovely double bed with something spooky looking. I wonder if I can swing this. The swatches on this are truly depressing. If I remember correctly, I gave Carmen the trait where she's like acclimated to the cold. Like she really likes the cold. Because I thought it'd be fitting for a vampire. Oh, obviously we go with this one. Obviously. I don't know. What were you thinking before? Come on, guys. Grow up. See, I understand how you may want it to be that one, but this one's her color palette. So I fear we're going to have to go with it. With end tables. Is it vital? No. Am I going to use it anyways? Absolutely. And I need at least one functioning bathroom, and then we can build it out as we see fit. Maybe these. Don't hate it. Don't love it either. Ooh, I'm intrigued. No. Wrong button. Do you come in a slightly better color? Perhaps? No. Oh, I hate when this happens to me. Oh, brother. There you go. You're gonna have to squint and look way down there. I don't think we have the right shade, and that's gonna drive me nuts, so no. You're a heck no. Perhaps this. Come on, guys, get it together. Immersive to you, because that's what your house is like. I love that. Or hate it. I don't remember what we were talking about. I'm doing a horrible job of checking chat at this time. Getting together is completely out of my realm. You guys got the zoomies today. I'll tell you that. And I feel it. I too have the zoomies. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's a little bit off color, but I do think that this is quite cute. I find that so darling. See if there's anything I can throw in here. Oh, French love seat. Quaint. Me realizing I don't have move objects on. Also, this is a really good time to mention that what's his name wanted a horse, Isaiah. So we have to get one eventually. I'm torn between taking it seriously and getting him a vampire. Not a vampire, a unicorn. That's lovely. But the original color is great. We can keep that. Flowers by the side of the bed. I feel like vampires would find flowers very fascinating and like be obsessed with them because they're limited lifespan. It's like the antithesis of a vampire, something that's beautiful but doomed to like die. Whereas they're beautiful and immortal. Cute, cute, cute. We're cooking. No, but I do need... Oh. Fantastic. Do you stay that color, though, is the question. I'm intrigued. Come on, where's your color marker? Right there? I like unicorn pretty please. Okay, we can do unicorn. I have some really cool unicorn CC. Do you guys want to get one now or do you want to wait? That's the real question. Of course, we're a little bit broke. Let's do the red. I think that's interesting. Cute. I'm aware it clips a little bit. I don't particularly care. Yeah, let's put a whole bunch of stuff on there. I'm doing a lot for a room that also needs to fit a casket in it. Dead flowers on the other side. So funny. Yeah. Of course. Because one's a vampire and one isn't. And I don't have time to explain to you. Is there someplace... No. This isn't going to fit in here. So we need a room specifically for the casket. I'm commandering... this room for all vampire activities. Yeah, that's the vampire room. You can go in there. Do I have a rug for you? Oh, I sure do. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, you can stay there. You guys seeing the vision? You always have to let me cook. You have no idea what we're in for when this is done. And it won't be done immediately because we don't have the money. We don't have the facilities, bruv. I don't have the finances, but that's part of the fun. Ooh, those are cute. Too girly? Maybe. We don't have the money, and then we will have the money, and then I'll spend it all, and it'll look beautiful, and then we'll move. Isn't it so great? You like this room? Me too. You know, I kinda like the little touch of green. Oops. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I've learned the hard way that it's good when stuff doesn't match too much. It looks more realistic. Is that the only one of those curtains that I had? I thought I had more. My bad. Why didn't YouTube just tell me to take a break? No, actually, why did it do that? What have you been doing? It registered all the stress that you were going through because of the Omegaverse conversation. It was like, maybe you need to take a second. I also want curtains in here, which is, it's weird because she doesn't sleep in here. She theoretically would sleep in the other room, but I like to think that sometimes she wants to, like, be in here with her boo thing, and I want it curtained and vampire-proof. Do these have a matching swatch? Surely you don't, because that would just be too easy. That would just make my life way too easy. If you had a swatch that matched this. Yes! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We'll address the wallpaper issue later, okay? See, I have all of these pictures of my lovers. And it seems wrong to put all three of the lovers' pictures, yeah, in the room with my husband, but I also don't... There's one of Isaiah, but I don't... Here, you can go up in the hallway. You can go up here. That's your spot, Isaiah. This is technically your room. Or, screw you, Isaiah. You put this up. Yeah. 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 That makes sense. Isaiah, brother, I have no idea where you're gonna go. Perhaps not here, though. Let me squanch this. Let me scoonch this. Squinch this over. Do you have any opinions on the Dan and Phil hard launch? I actually, like, could not care less about Dan and Phil, which I wish that I did. Unfortunately, I'm an asshole, and ooh, I never noticed this is two different book swatches. I'm a bit of an asshole, and I have the attention span of a baby. And one of the only things that like triggers my attention span is when I find somebody attractive. Like you'd be surprised how unable I am to finish a TV show or like take a TV show seriously unless I like kind of want to bone at least one character on the show, if that makes any sense. So Dan and Phil are neither my type, so I haven't cared about anything that they've done since their conception because I've never found either of them attractive. I wish them the best. I'm so happy for them. I love what's going on, and I love that a section of the internet that I've been like a bystander to got a win, and it was a win for the gays. Love that, but I didn't care. I'm not gonna be a smarmy piece of shit and come up with some sort of like, I always knew. What is this supposed to be news? I'm not even gonna hold you, Chief. I have not thought about those two since I deleted my Tumblr account in like 2006, and I never really cared. And that's not, I admit that I'm missing out on some whimsy. Like, I actually truly do wish that it was my fandom, because I want to be able to like claim whatever happened, as like a win for me as well, but I just wasn't in it. In my opinion, I imagine it's how I feel about people who weren't watching this season's Love Island, and like if you weren't there for OG Nick Landry, you just low-key kind of missed out on some stuff that you're never going to be able to capture again. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I wish them the best though. I'm just putting assorted objects in corners at this point. I don't even know if this like makes sense. Perhaps I should chill a little bit. I feel like I had something going with these two, and then I took it too far. Ooh. What about this? I want that to go in the corner. And then maybe you go here? No. Maybe you go here. No, I feel like I just ruined it again. There you go. No. Get rid of the chair. I feel like this has the appropriate energy of, like, poor and downtrodden vampire-adjacent characters. I could put this over the... Oh, that's nice. That's quite lovely. I do like that. Perhaps in a different color, though. Like that? Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll do. That'll do, pig. Is there anything else that I want to shove into this room? Not particularly, no. Well, there were these. Okay. Okay, I can make this work. Shh. Everybody shut up. Look at this. Wow. And then I should put something on top of that. No. More flowers? Oh, how lovely. More flowers. And... oh, we could put more doodads. More like makeup thingies. Look at that. Okay, well you go right there. And then you go over here. How darling. The piano is beautiful, thank you. It is custom content. See, that's something. I think that's something. So that's one room. We'll renovate it later and paint it. Ooh. Lovely. Love that. Could I make a statement here? Where's the third picture? I totally forgot I had her do a little bit of photography for a little while. I don't do enough photography in The Sims, to be quite honest. I really should do more. Where was the other one? Oh. Dang it, I was hoping there was going to be another upright one. Well, that doesn't work. Maybe we do one of, like, these things. And if I can get these balanced right, there's perhaps some symbolism here, too. Sure, why not? Have you ever decorated in The Sims? It's my favorite thing to do. Um, I think this is naturally a nursery, if we ever get the opportunity to have one. I'm going to put the shrine to my dead mother in here as well, because it just feels like that belongs with the vampire stuff. There you go. You can have your incense. Put a little mirror in here, because that feels like it makes sense to me. A little hourglass. And you probably need another thing, don't you? Oh, you could have a little rose. Look. There you go. And maybe... No, you don't need your own rug. That's greedy. Grow up. I feel within me the desire to find a place to put this table, and I think this place is here. Because, of course, right? Obviously that goes there. Right. Bookcase that is too big for this house. Noted. Here, you stay there. Do you come in a smaller size? Kinda. There you go. I'm gonna trade you in for that. And I want to recreate the thing that I had going on in the other room, which was like a... Hold on. I wonder if I can manage it. What are your color swatches like? Lovely. I had like a thing and then another thing. Oh, you're too big too, aren't you? Never mind. I might not be able to make this work. I had a really cool situation going on with the arch. Does that only come in that size? Yeah, it only comes in large. Okay, never mind. Disregard. That's a dead mission. But you can have a bookcase. Because it's important to have a bookcase somewhere. In the house. Somewhere. Maybe somewhere. Is that bullshit? That's so bullshit. I'm sorry if I made you look at that. I don't know what I was thinking. You can just go back over here. Okay, buddy? You just sit right here for me. And if I line you up properly, you almost look like a built-in. There you go. I still think that's atrocious. Isn't there a cheat where you can resize things? I mean, yeah, but it defies the laws of God, and you never know what you're gonna get. So, we can try. You know, that's not bad. It's not bad. What if I got 6 of these? What color wave? Oh, but that's lovely. I like this one. It doesn't match what we have going on, but I can make it match. Do you think we can make that work? I think it's very nice. It has character. Do you understand? Or maybe... Because the only other option we have is the black. And I don't like the black. I like that. But I want this wood color with that white. You think you understand? I don't know if I understand. We could also... That's the better wood tone. It really is. We could do black. We could do black. It's fine. It can be black. It could be. And then we do that. No. But I don't care for it. But I don't like it. I don't like it. Red, perhaps too aggressive. Her favorite color is red, but it is a lot. Like, I'm with you. I get it. I get it. There's also, no, the green is, it's a different color wave. Oh, brother. See, I do like this. I know that this like is an aspect of Sims that really frustrates people. I quite like it. I like the game. I like the whimsy of like trying to make stuff match like this, like the puzzle when you have limited color waves. It makes some, if you do it correctly, you can get some really interesting like combinations. We could maybe make this work. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Give me a second, let me cook. There's something going on here that we could like make this the first room that we're renovating. It has like custom and built-in, sorry. See, like, we can make something shake. I feel like I can do better than that. Pause. Oh, I forgot I downloaded that. Look, it's little kittens. It's little kittens. Look at that. Oh, but I kind of want to use it. But I kind of... It's not very vampire, though, is it? Sims 3 did have the color wheel. Very, very controversial take. I don't miss the color wheel, and I don't want it back, because my experience with the color wheel is that, I kind of went a bit nuts with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very hard to know when to stop with the color wheel. It's perfect for a nursery. Perfect for a nursery, you say? I like the way you think. I'm going to stick that in the nursery that we have upstairs. We could also use it in here. No. Nursery it is. We'll put a pin in that. It isn't vampire-y at all. I'm with you. We can do better. Just let me cook. See, we have options. No, that's not a good option. The white doesn't even look that bad, to be quite honest. I do kind of organically like that. Hold on. Ugh. Sorry. I'm so sorry I even made you guys look at that. That's not right either, is it? Let me cycle through some of... Nope. That's very nursery-like too, isn't it? It's whimsical, but it's whimsical in like a... This is a very serious fairy. Not an unserious vampire. You know what I mean? Don't worry, there's gotta be... You kind of fuck with the birds. I kind of do as well. Maybe it's just not in that shade. I'm looking for something. I'm convinced if I find the white wallpaper, I can tie all three of these things together and I can make it vampire-y. I'm convinced. Hold on. I've lost my subcategory. Paneling? We were in paneling, right? Yeah, we were. I pretty unilaterally hate those. I'm not even going to bother getting into those because I already know that I hate every single swatch of those. Nope. I feel like whatever it is going to surprise me. I do think this made everything make sense for me for a moment. For just the briefest of moments. Wait. It's a little bland. I will give us that. It's a little bland, but does it not... See, we can keep these with that. Do you know what I mean? It's possible. There's also this, which I don't like that as much. No, the lack of whimsy? Okay. Okay. I'll see if I can find something with whimsy. We're gonna stick a pin in this one though. I'm gonna stick it over here as an option. Sometimes simple is what you want. We're gonna see. I have a lot of downloaded wallpapers. Give me a second. And one of them might scratch the itch we're looking for, because it doesn't have to be paneling, it can also be wallpaper. Just in general. This isn't a downloaded one, I just want to see. Ugh. I've never liked these. I will fully admit. Never enjoyed them. Never cared for The Godfather. Ugh. Mind you, I've never used them in their proper setting either, which is in a cafe. But I don't like them. Never have. Likely never will. Disgusting. No. No, and I'm ashamed that I thought about it for that long. Ooh. Wait, this is called Great Aunt Florence's wallpaper. I'm sure there's a winner in here somewhere. Oh. There's these. We have some flowers for some whimsy. There are the stripes from upstairs, but I don't like that. It's not vampire-y. This would work. Never seen The Godfather or anything in that genre. Me either. Me either. Wait, look at this. Wow. Okay. 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 I think I was right about there being gold in this specific subcategory, but now I have the problem where there's too many good options. And now I don't know what to do. Oh no. Is it maybe because we're too young? Like, was that maybe like last generation was all really into The Godfather and ours isn't? Okay. I like this one. I also really liked, where was the other dark one? This one. I would admit that I like both of these. I think that one's more realistic. I do also. It doesn't fully justify the purple, but I feel like I could make it work. Like, I feel like we could swing it. You know what I mean? You guys are no help. Leaving me to drown. No, I think it's gotta be that one. And I honestly... I feel so passionately about it, I might even get rid of those altogether. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at. That I want it so badly that I'm even willing to. I have big feelings about it, actually. These are such bullshit built-ins. I feel like I can do better than this. Hold on. Give me a second. Might you come in the proper color wave? Oh. Forever picking up the wrong one. Oh. Of course you don't. That would be too easy. That's fair. This is disgustingly modern. I can't even pretend to go along with it. Nobody put input on the wallpaper, so I went rogue and I picked my own option, okay? So if you guys don't like it, I don't want to hear it. There was time for input and none was given. So I made an executive decision. I hate when you guys leave me to my own devices. Because then I have to be responsible for how things look. because I did it. It's awful. That's so ass. It's a really good wallpaper. You trust your decorating more than mine? Oh no. Do you really? I kind of like the concept of this. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't hate it. I wish it wasn't blue. Does this scream... I think it still screams fairy, but I kind of like it. It's a little whimsical. It's a little bit of whimsy. No. It's not right. Just wondering what happened to the curtains. Well, I was going back and forth about the wallpaper. Hold on. I was going back and forth about the wallpaper. And I was trying to decide which one would look better with the curtains. And I couldn't decide. But I decided that I liked this wallpaper enough that I didn't care if the curtains worked with it or not, so I deleted it. And you guys were arguing about something, so in my defense, you left me unsupervised and I made an elective decision. And while I was doing it, I said I'm making an elective decision because nobody stopped me. And if you guys hate it, I don't want to hear it because nobody stopped me and I asked for input. So I'm absolved of guilt. The curtains are gone. They were stressing me out, so I made a decision. I think the curtains were just on our journey, a part of our journey to find the right wallpaper, you know? And it was only ever that deep. And I found the wallpaper that I wouldn't have even gone looking for if not for me trying to salvage the curtains. So it's a happy ending all in the end, you know? Unless you're the curtains, but I'm not, so. Do you want? I have aspirations of having a built-in bookshelf on either side of this, and I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm going to have to build them myself from scratch. No, I don't have the money to be doing this. I want to. We're just starting. Let me go into storage. Curtains are only for a season, I always say. I'm actually, in real life, I'm kind of a hater of curtains. Which is not to say that, like, I have beef with them, but, like, it never occurs to me to put them up. It's one of those things that I've been trying to train myself after watching a lot of Sims YouTubers to remember that curtains are an option. I could put them up in rooms. I'm remembering here simply and only because I have vampires, and so it's reminding me that I need to be mindful of, like, light coming in through the windows during the daytime for plot reasons. But other than that, I like, see other, like, people put in curtains, and I'm like, oh yeah, oh shit, I forgot I could do that, you know? I want a built-in. Is it so hard to get a shelf on either side? I think it would look really cool if I did it properly. I think it would be so cool. What about this? Do you come in cool colors? Kind of. Not quite right, though. Sorry. I don't want glass. You look way too modern. And you're perfect, but you're too big. I could do this, and I could scoot this over. And then get rid of this. No. The little monkey inside of me craves symmetry. Wes Anderson is piloting my meat suit at this very moment, and he insists that there must be one cabin on each side. And it must be whimsical. Yeah, sure. That's good enough, right? I don't like that I said good enough. Why must it be good enough when it can be perfect? Okay, that's a solid choice, but what if this? What if these? Do you even fit? No, you don't. I need somebody skinny. Somebody skinny come to the front. You, maybe? No. The other cabinets were better. I agree. I think that's as good as we're going to get. I know that I spent a disgusting amount of time orienting tiny shelves. I get it. I get it. It just be like that sometimes. Is there perhaps a better color swatch? That's question number 2. I doubt it, but I'll try it. No, I actually like that a lot. Oh, that's so vampire-y. Yeah, it can stay. It can stay. It can stay. I do need a functional bathroom in here. At least one. And I think I might make it an upstairs bathroom. Because that just seems to make the most sense. I think this is a bathroom. If I'm not mistaken. Replace my closet door with curtains. That just seems pragmatic. I'm with you on that. It seems like a solid and smart idea. Get the matching floors for this. From Realm of Magic. The issue, my dear friends, is we gotta figure out how to make a lot of money really fast. Is there no matching tile? For that? Oh, that's diabolical. There's no way. I'll take this. Hold on. The curtains. Just really hate blinds. I'm indifferent to all of it, to be honest. It's probably a glaring flaw in my interior design, like, sensibilities, but I've never, like, seen blinds and be like, dang, I wish those aren't there. And I think that's the growing up in poverty inside of me, that it doesn't occur to me that, like, they're unfashionable. In my head, they're just, like, there. You know what I mean? Does it matter? All I need is a functional shower. I guess. I'm trying very hard to think of what shower I would have in this house, but the answer is no shower at all because it's a vampire house. So I guess that's fine. I mean, that'll do. And then maybe toilet on the side? Or toilet here? No, sink there. Toilet here? Is that usable? Why is there a double wide door? That doesn't seem pragmatic. I don't know. So if that's... Oh, okay. Wait, no. I see. That's supposed to be a half bathroom. I was gonna say, if that's the half bathroom, is there just no full bathroom? Because the one downstairs is a half as well. But no. No. That's a half bathroom. This is a whole bathroom. And we'll just do this one, and everybody can use this one. There we go. Give me my toilet, and the toilet can go... The toilet can go here. Yeah. I feel like that red color is actually awful. No, it's kind of groovy. We can keep it. Give me Realm of Magic again for 500. Give me those counters, because they'll match. One would hope. Oh, brother. Fine. Close enough. I'm not gonna stress about it. Ooh. Wait, I want this. I don't care how much it costs. I want it. There's showers at the gym. He'll live. No. No. That's hideous. Never mind. We must be courteous to our husband. It's our first time having a mortal in the house. You have to be nice. See, this is why we're having relationship problems. This is why he thinks we don't care about him. It's exactly why. Their relationship is strained because we moved him in and we didn't even make him a bathroom that he can use. You know what I mean? Can you blame the guy? Oh, I like that. How snazzy. Oh, delicious. Love that. You get a good sink. What about the bowl sink? Can this go? No. Hater. Hater. You're trying to oppress me. Let me put my sink where I want to put my sink. Brother. Yeah. Yeah. And surely there's other things that should go in there, but I don't care about them right now. Do we need anything else? I'm going to keep that piece of wall there. Kitchen. A bunch of nothing. A gazebo. We have plants. Oh, I have a lot of stuff actually that I can place. Okay. We'll put the plants on the gazebo. You go there. I want a third one. Vampires do have hygiene, probably. How would I know? Am I their keeper? I don't like this couch. We'll get a new couch. Don't worry about it. I'm suddenly very uncertain about every single choice I've made in this room. Here, you go over there. Go right there. You're pissing me off. I also never use coffee tables in this game either. If there's any item that I'm going to fully forget needs to be in a room, or that I can use as an option, it's going to be a coffee table. I like the idea of the coffee table being off-center. I'm not going to explain myself any further. It just makes sense to me. Okay? Pleasure doing business with you. None of these rugs look good. That one's okay. You can stay for now, because I'm broke. Too broke to do anything else. I like that one. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's perfect. The Shindig radio can go in here. No, the Shindig radio can go right there. You go right there, laddie. Oh. Remind me to change that to brick eventually. Happy 1 month, I got you a shower. You guys are funny. I don't need this. I don't, at this exact moment, need this statue. I feel like I'm going to need this chair. There you go. We always need... It's a vampire chair, so we should keep it, right? Like, that means something. Doesn't feel right to get rid of it. Doesn't really match anything either, but it's okay. You can go right there. Why are you pink? Why are you pink? Yo, what's going on? Hello. Hello. What the fuck? Robert, it's pissing me off. It's exactly how I feel right now. That's clipping, but I'll maybe fix it. Oh my god. Don't look at the rug. That's also pissing me off. Guys, I never left. No. Of course, bro. Of course. Yeah, bro. You're the whole time, bro. I think this needs to go. You also need to go. You're pissing me off as well. My cow doesn't fit in here anymore. Oh, wowzers. My death frog. This is really stressing me out. I don't like moving. Stop letting me move, guys. I'm not having fun. The last house was so pretty, and now everything's all fucked up. No computer. I'm banning her from the computer. She uses it too much. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get rid of that social media quirk. How about hold on, I'm just gonna delete a bunch of stuff. Cause why am I spending money on things when we can just buy newer, cooler things? Do you know what I mean? What are we doing? Like, grow up. Strawberry bush, strawberry bush, strawberry bush, strawberry bush. Rose, rose, rose. Bird of paradise. Love that. Let's get our army of plasma fruit trees out here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll make them look pretty later. Don't you worry. Garden pot. And a garden pot, which I'm sure are definitely usable and not glitched since I put them weirdly. There you go. Garden pot, garden pot. Trash, 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 times 2. It'll be fine. Do you make your pregnancies live off strawberries? No, actually. I actually always forget that that's a game mechanic. Like, regularly. This thing is pissing me off. Here. So. Every couple of weeks, I'm reminded that you can influence a baby's gender with what you feed the parent, and then I promptly immediately forget the information. Like, immediately. Don't want the gargoyle, don't want the plant. Just gonna get rid of this stuff for the free money. I like the idea of this looking like they just moved in and they're broke. So we're gonna do mismatched chairs. Hold on. Mismatched chairs. Maybe we keep... Do I even want to keep this? Does it matter? You can go over here. No, I'm not keeping that, actually. It's ugly. We're doing mismatched chairs. As is customary with newlyweds. They have their matching chairs. Sure. Playing a matriarchy is so based, by the way. Like, from just a straight up gameplay option, female sims are kind of based. I managed to recoup a lot of money from that. Too bad I don't feel like decorating anymore. We're gonna live in the ghetto for a little while. And just kind of have it be not really very well put together. I do like the concepts that this room articulates. You know what? Can I say something really brave and controversial? I don't like this wallpaper anymore. It's too brown. Does that piss you off? Is that upsetting anybody? I really hope it's not. I don't like it. You hate that wallpaper? Oh, God bless. Well, do you hate this one? That's the real question. Do you know what I mean? I've always said that. I just realized you guys were making fun of me. The autism kicked in a little bit late there. Oh my god. No, I actually do think that this is a marked improvement to what we had going on before. Let me get rid of this. I think that wallpaper color alone is better. It's better. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's better. It's better. It's better. At least let me believe that it's better. I have an addiction to downloading rugs. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just really passionate about rugs in general, and the main game doesn't have enough for me. See now? Okay. Now I feel like we've gone too dark. Oh my god. Being a yes man? Okay. Hold on. We're gonna take this day by day. Okay, fellas? Day by day. Sorry that I'm being like this. Put in inventory. Let's wind this all the way down. What if it's not dark enough? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going through something. I don't know what it is. Let me look at my wallpaper stockpile. See if I can make something shake. I'm feeling very reminiscent. There was one wallpaper that we pulled ages ago that I kind of liked. This isn't it. But I'm thinking about going back to it. These are all, the white at the bottom is awful. Let's try this strictly. It takes a little while to find your flow sometimes. I don't hate that one. I do use this one a lot though. Oh, but it's kind of giving. With a little peekaboo of like this right here. I do think that's somewhat nice. It's as dark as it goes. God damn it. What if I just got rid of these? Because they're distracting. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see? We're somewhere different. And I kind of like it. I think it's neat. I think it's interesting. I think we're building a brand. Putting down a strong opinion. I'm with you. My opinion and feelings are also very strong. I'm with it. I'm with it. We're gonna leave that there. This is our functional kitchen. I think I'm gonna make this the actual kitchen because I don't like what I've done in there. Okay. I don't like it one bit. I'm not proud of it. I think I can do better. Oh God, brother. You know, call me crazy. I don't hate this. I should. I don't. I really don't hate it. Can you use all brick for a kitchen? The house is looking absolutely... I'm choosing to take that as a compliment. Okay, walk with me here. Walk with me here. Walk with me here. Just for a moment. And that's just for a moment of your time. And a little bit of grace. I'm envisioning something. Ew. Like that. Does that make sense for a kitchen? No. Do I have an unhealthy obsession with brick? Absolutely. Let me get rid of that. I know this is supposed to be the kitchen, but I like the shape of this room better. And then we do that. We do that. And then a galley style kitchen where some of it is here and then some of it is there. Do you know what I mean? Your angels on their smoke break. Listen, I can make it work. I can make it work. I swear I can. I can't. I'm really bad at kitchens, okay? Everybody shut up. Nobody make any sudden movements. I'm so fucking scared right now. I'm so scared. Petrified, actually. Is that the most interesting color that comes in? No, let's be brave. Let's do the black. You like the first kitchen? I don't like it. I feel like I can do better. I was warming up. That was the warm-up. What is this? Chateau. Maybe controversial. Possibly controversial. I just feel like I'm capable of more, you know? What are these? That's interesting. You know? Interesting. Not here. I just have concepts, you know? I have a lot of concepts. I get a proper wrap around. You gonna say I don't like the blue wallpaper? Oh no. This blue wallpaper? We'll return to that. I mean, I'm going through a phase right now. And unfortunately, I'm simply just gonna have to go through it, you know? Pot pies in the oven. Pot pie sounds so good. Why is it a mural of the beach? It just is. It just is. There's like a cliff face, and there's like little goats, and mountains, and then there's the beach. And this is where it cuts off, because it's not a very good wallpaper, and I downloaded it. So here's where the pattern repeats, and it doesn't really repeat. But that's okay, because that's why God made bookcases. That's why God made bookcases, so you could do that. And then it doesn't matter anymore. See? You worry too much. And the cool thing is that this comes with lots of swatches. So if we play our cards right... Where is it? If we play our cards right, I could, like, throw one of them in here as well. I have a lot of these. Look at that. You know? Now, is it really the right thing to do? No. Could we do it? Yeah. Absolutely. We do a lot of things. Could do this. You know? You gotta open your mind to the whimsy. And the options that we have at our fingertips. Maybe the house used to belong to an artist. I do like that. Ugh, that's awful. Hold on. 1, 2. I'm not feeling any of these. I like the idea of brick. I want to use brick somewhere. These are some of my favorite wallpapers that I've ever downloaded. I use them on pretty much anything I can get a chance to be honest. I just think they're neat. I just think you're neat. It was my house. Sorry, I don't like the paintings, guys. We could do this for the kitchen, you know? No, that's not quite right. I like the shape of this one a lot more. And then it's in the back, which I think makes sense for a vampire's house because, like, nobody uses it except for Isaiah. You know what I mean? So it's all the way in the back. Insufficient funds! Oh, brother. Oh, my Lanta. I'm gonna have to start gutting this kitchen. Sorry. 'Twas a dream. We're gonna have 2 kitchens we're picking. Well, we're picking one. And I've already picked the other one. I've picked this one. That explains where all my money went. Dear God. And then there's 2 stoves because they don't really know how to use a stove, you know? Two stoves. 2 worlds, 1 family. I don't know where the fridge is supposed to go in this configuration. Probably here, I would think, right? It would go here. And then we'd simply put another cabinet above it. We'd simply put another cabinet above it. Right? Maybe a darker brick. Darker brick. Darker brick. There's lots of bricks to choose from. This is darker. I don't like it though. Don't like it. This is darker. I hate it though. I love how we can't escape the anti-omega. I don't like that either. I don't know what kitchens look like, guys. I really don't. I never have. Do you know what I mean? There's that. I don't like it though. Do you come in a more flattering color? Perhaps a white? I don't like it. I think I like a dark reddish brown. It might exist. Hold on. It might actually exist in this swatch pattern. Like that. Oh, but I don't like that. I could meet you here with a more brown toned one, but I think that's as far as I can go. It's as far as I'll meet you. But I like, hold on. I like this because this picks up this little red tone in the thing. And then it brings some warmth, which validates all of it. It's nicer. Oh my god. I'm getting cyberbullied. See, if we do that, then I feel like we've decontextualized the floor. maybe it makes more sense with the house as a whole. Does it maybe match this better? Okay. I'll level with you there. It matches that brick. There we go. There we go. We found our center point. We've met in matrimony. You've converted me. Do we want to do wood in the kitchen? That's the other question, because we could do wood as well. Then I feel like we're losing something. No, let's do the black. That's what people do in kitchens, right? I feel the red tones. But this is the correct brick. Do you know what I mean? Like, that matches that. So you got me there. You got me there. We could probably match a little bit more, but I'm not willing to go darker. Where is my brick? Where are you pulling it from? Yeah, no, I think that's as close as we get, actually. Oh, that's a nice brick. Look at that. This one's neat. Oh, but it sucks all the life out of the room. Sorry, can't do it. Monotone cabinets and counters are very vampire. I think so as well. I want it to look slightly uncanny and a little bit sterile. I do want cabinets above this as well, I think. Because that feels realistic. And maybe I allow this to just be a flat counter. For a little nook. I feel like that's realistic and that happens. Maybe we get some columns on the corner. Like that. A little touch, a little skosh, you know? Maybe not there, but perhaps here. To add some architectural je ne sais quoi, you know? Like the brick, now I see the vision. All I need was a slight tint. Hey, whatever you need. Whatever you need, I got it. And then maybe a little round table in here. That's why I wanted this alcove, because I felt like it made more sense. Oh, I'm not even in the table section. A round table that looks validly vampiric. Maybe that one. I'm going to pin you over there. You're a little bit weird. Maybe that one. Maybe you. What do you have to offer? Cream. White. Ooh, the cream is kind of interesting. There's also this. I don't think I like this one. Maybe you. Oh, brother, ew. Never mind. I don't like the texture on that one. And you're very modern. And you also do not come in the correct colors, so that's a no. That's a heck no. Maybe you. I like the whimsy of multiple tones. Like that. Maybe. You'd not turn off the take a break feature. I thought it was opt-in. Oh, I scrolled up. You're talking about the stream. I'm following. No, I think the other table's better. No. Now that I've gotten rid of it, I miss it. That's toxic of me. There you go. You're back, buddy. Do you know it's an item I really wish they had in this game? Like, whatchamacallit? I wish you could put, covers on the tables. Like, there was an item that was just like a tablecloth that was size tall of the round tables, and you could just add it over top of any table that you wanted. I think that would be super lit. It would make my life, really easy, smooth going. Oh, I feel like these chairs say we definitely eat here. This is a table that people eat at. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Those chairs say that we're poor and we bought those secondhand. Speak to me. Oh, maybe these. There's something about you guys. There's something vampiric about that. I'll put my money down. And then on the table, I need to get rid of a lot of my clutter. I've been thinking about it. I just feel like I have a lot of like little small objects that I literally never use and never will. Let's get a little bit of fruit on the table. And I want the variation where everything's a little bit like fucked up. Yeah, this one. People definitely eat here. This is definitely a room that people eat in, I think. Let's get some curtains, because I think they'll be cute. Oh, ew. Not those curtains. Ew. Not these either. Hold on. I can find us the right curtain. It's uncanny, but not in the right way. Neither are you. Oh, brother. I really don't like curtains in this game. What about maybe the little doily curtains? I just feel like it's so ugly. It's not good. Maybe these. Are you gonna come through for me? Why are you so angry? Just place where you're supposed to. I mean, theoretically, yes. In practice, I don't think those are the curtains for us either. I wish they were. They're just not. You'll have to trust me. They didn't speak to me. They did speak to me, and what they did say wasn't good. It was all bad words. Nope. Oh, heck no. Do you come in a normal human size, perhaps, pray tell? Yeah, like that. And you can put one here. Don't panic. Don't panic. And one there. And then we change the color. No? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Not one sensible color in the bunch? Not one? Aw, man. I really thought we were winning. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry I put you through that. Shamed you had to see that. Normal size? Normal size? Oh, no. No. I don't think we get any curtains, guys. Is that fancy or tacky? I think it's fancy. We'll keep the curtains up. And I do want something to go on this wall. Do I have any appropriate art prints? I need a sink in the kitchen as well. Oh, gosh. I like this kitchen a lot better than the other one. I do. I can't explain why, I just do. I think it's better. I think it's better in every way a kitchen can be better. Yeah, I agree the curtains don't look very good, but they do make sense to me. In a way that I struggle to explain. Like, it just seems like something they would do, that he would put up curtains just in case his wife wanted to eat with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, as like a just in case, so we can have breakfast together. Oh, that's god awful. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one. And let me get some appliances. I do think that the vampires can drink coffee. I know that that's a thing. I feel like these guys would absolutely have an espresso machine. Like, without question. I don't know if it'll be that espresso machine, but they would have a espresso machine. Maybe that one. Hold on. This? Oh, heck yeah. I can't explain it. It just feels right to me. Does she drink his blood? Theoretically, yeah, but I think we're gonna... She has drink his blood, and she does. I think we're gonna respec her to kind of make her more of a I don't drink from humans anymore kind of vampire. Do you know what I mean? Since she's turning out to be such a weenie and a disappointment of a major vampire. Wow, you don't fit anywhere? It's crazy. Okay. No dishwasher then. Which I suppose makes sense because it's not like anybody's eating. Let's get some clutter in here. I'm actually just going to straight up use the kitchen clutter pack. I just need something in here. And then I think we're going to have to, like, call it quits for a second. Not the game, but call it quits on, like, decorating, simply because we're going to be out of money. Was drinking coffee to make the warmer Vampire Diaries or Twilight thing? You know what? I wish that I knew. I wish that I knew. I'm unfortunately not proficient enough in either of those fandoms. I was a big Twilight hater. Like, a needlessly... Like, not even in, like, a, oh, it's iconic kind of way. Like, I thought that it was, like... When Twilight was coming out, I thought Twilight was a marker of the downfall of society. Like, it was proof that, like, human beings were becoming stupider by the hour. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I should switch these. Hold on. Cookies go back here. Isaiah has cookies. And then the soap goes up front. Now, why you would put... Oh, wait. Maybe not the soap. Maybe we have coffee thing. Coffee thing. And then cookies? No, coffee thing and then soap. 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 That doesn't look quite right, does it? It's kind of hanging off the edge, but I kind of don't care. You know, that's where I'm at with it. Let's go for the blue. I am going to maybe gently co-sign that as Vampire Diaries as well. Simply because Twilight, from what I know of Twilight made a big deal about, like, Edward being cold as ice literally anytime he was on screen or mentioned. If it was Twilight, then it was like, it would have been a one-off thing where in a specific scene where he needed to come off as human to the touch to somebody to fool them, he drank coffee. If you're thinking of it being like a lore thing, that's how they hide themselves among humans, that is, I don't think that's Twilight, because I think Twilight got away with it, like them being cold as ice, because they literally never fucking touched anybody that wasn't in their immediate family. Oh, look, that's so cute. Twilight also was the one that had them, like, dating their siblings. I'm just throwing that out there. Just to be a hater. I still have a little bit of beef for Twilight, I'm not even gonna lie. As long as we're in the category of Twilight is so bad it's good, I'm with it. I don't think it's, like, particularly, like, the worst thing. Like, there's definitely, like, worse, there's definitely worse media. Do you know what I mean? Like, in general, there's worse, like, movies and stuff. I have specific beef with properties that get a lot of, they get a movie and don't deserve a movie. Do you know what I mean? Because there's, like, really, really good books out there that deserve a movie and don't get one. And then if you're me and God hates you specifically, any movie that you've ever, like, thought would have made a really, really great, like, any book that you ever thought would make a really, really great movie and would be really hard to fuck up and has all the, like, things that would make, like, $1 million, billion-dollar movie franchise, anytime you have that concept in your head and it actually gets made, it gets handed to the most dumb fuck director that can't even, like, fathom the media that he's, like, trying to recreate, and he messes it up. Uglies. That's how I feel about it. The Uglies movies is terrible. I'm not really defending it. I actually think it's worse than anybody else thinks it is. Like, whatever you've heard about it, I think that they're understating it, like, grossly. My thing is that Uglies is a really good book, but the only, let me just get on my soapbox. Uglies was impossible to mess up. There is only one thing they could have possibly done to mess up Uglies, which they managed to do, and that was not cast people that look like regular human beings. The entire dissection of Pretties as a book, as a series, is a dissection on the beauty standard. You cannot have a book whose main premise operates around the fact that the main characters look like normal people and they're pressured to get influencer like facial surgery that makes them into like bless her heart Dove Cameron to give you an like you can't have the book be about that and then do that thing that Hollywood does where they take somebody who's supernaturally pretty anyways, cast them as like a girl, and then have them like complain the entire movie about like, oh, I'm just so plain and ugly, and like the plain and ugly in question is that they didn't flat iron her hair and they gave her like a pair of glasses. That's actually the one series that you can't get away with that in, because the point of the book series is deconstructing that thought process. Do you know what I mean? I was so excited when I found out. I've been a fan of Pretties and Uglies. Uglies, Pretties, Specials, and Extras, that series has been one of my favorite books since like 2010. Easily. I've reread that series so many times. I love it. I've been waiting with bated breath for it to become a movie. It was like something that I hoped for ages. Like, I can't even explain to you how important it was to me. I was so hyped when I found out they were making it a movie. So hyped when the trailer dropped. And I saw who they cast for David. I turned that shit off expeditiously. I stopped caring. And everybody was like, isn't that your favorite? Isn't that your book series? I don't want to see it. It's awful. And nobody believed me. They're like, oh, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to see what it's about. It was awful. It was ass. Because they cast a bunch of Hollister models in it. It gives me the ick. I'm sorry, this is like a rant that I think that is completely like useless unless you've actually like read Pretties. But if you've read Pretties, you'll understand how like ridiculous it is that they cast that movie the way that it is. The whole point of David's character is that he's supposed to be just some guy. There are passages in that book that like talk about him having pimples on his face and like natural wear and tear in his skin and like sunburn, because the whole point is that he's the love interest that's opposing all of these beauty standards. What are we doing? Like, and to be honest, normally you should be casting most of the movies that we cast in the first place, they should be picking random people off the street. It shouldn't be people that have eyebrow lifts and like and Botox in movies anyways, because you can't be playing some random girl that's going to college and you look like you stepped out of Hollister magazine. Like, you can't be doing that anyways. You really can't do that shit in Pretties, because there are every character description of a character gets in Pretties is outlining that they look like a person. The main character is supposed to have splotchy skin. Her nickname is Nose because she's supposed to have a huge nose. Do you know what I mean? What are we doing? You cannot cast that movie that way and have read the book at the same time. It's so... Oh my god, that shit had me so hot. And then, naturally, when people watch it, they're like, this shit makes no sense, because this entire plotline is supposed to be about accepting yourself, and she's supposed to be, like, really grappling with whether or not she gets this surgery, but the main character looks like she's already had surgeries. You unravel every single plot point in that movie. It pissed me off, and I don't understand. I don't feel like that's rocket science. Do you know what I mean? Why would you even pick up that specific property if that's what you were going to do with it? Do you know what I mean? I get it. If you really truly think that, like, Hollywood cannot sell a movie with a conventionally unattractive lead actress, I get it. That's okay. Don't make a movie out of Pretties then, because that is the entire point of Pretties and Uglies and Specials and Extras as a series. Pick a different book. Oh my god. And the gag is that they still could have done it anyways, and this isn't a spoilers. The books speak for themselves. There's 3 surgeries in that book that you care about. The first one is the surgery that turns normal people when they turn 18 into supermodels. That's the pretty surgery. So they're uglies till they become pretties. That's the first book and the second book. Uglies, pretties. Then there's also more surgeries where you can get stuff that isn't so pretty, like you can turn yourself into a bioweapon. Those are called special surgeries. So the book series is uglies, pretties, specials. Cast the normal bitch. Sorry, I'm yelling. Cast a normal girl for the first movie called Uglies. Make her ugly. Then you can cast whoever you want for the second movie called Pretties, which arguably would be great because has the Princess Diaries as a franchise not existed off of how bomb that makeover of Mia Thermopolis was? Do you know what I mean? We love a makeover sequence. You have the makeover sequence, the movie, the sci-fi, dystopian. It's literally do you know how like Hunger Games has moments where they want to give Katniss a makeover and it's against her character to give her a makeover, but in those times where they do manage to squeeze her into a dress or something, even though she looks uncomfortable, it's like we're like, oh my god, I love Katniss, she's really eating right now. Pretty's the entire second movie is dedicated to that character that you loved getting glammed up. Do you know what I mean? You could have just put Dove Cameron as the next actress. You could do that. Just wait a movie. And then in the next one, you get to go crazy on the CGI and make her look so pretty it's actually scary. What are we? You couldn't wait a whole movie? You couldn't wait a movie? We're really that brain dead that you couldn't go one film with an average looking girl? It was going to kill the franchise? Mind you, there are other characters in that movie that are supposed to be eye candy. Like, she's one of the only ones that isn't. Oh my god. Sorry. Okay, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. It just really irritates me. I don't know how you fumble. If you just follow the book with Pretties, they would have handed you $8 million in, like, sales. It's really not that hard. It's a very easy series. You just had to not touch it. Do you know what I mean? It's so easy. Just don't touch it. Just do what's written on the paper. Do the character descriptions to T. Is that really what that color is? Sorry. I get a little bit passionate sometimes. Well, if it's going to be dark in that corner, I'm going to leave it like that. Hey, can I say something really controversial? I don't like this kitchen anymore either. I don't like it. I'm done touching stuff though, so we're gonna be okay with it, alright? I don't think I care for this table anymore either. Here. You can go over there. I wanna put my freak is gonna go on the floor. So I remember that he belongs in this room. I want to find somewhere to put these pictures before I forget that they're in my inventory in the first place. You could also just take better pictures. Hold on. Fellas, is it tasteless to have photos of your old flames in your new house? Is that tasteless? Do I care if it's tasteless? I'm embarrassed. I went on a rant. Stop touching. Alright, I'll leave it alone. Let me change out this kitchen light and then we're good to go. I just really feel I feel like if I approach the kitchen again, I could do an even better job this time. That's just how I feel. Let's get a smoke alarm. Oh, let's not get a smoke alarm. The house is too old. It doesn't have smoke alarms, so we should be careful to make sure that we don't burn it down. I think. That's what I think. I think it would be really, really a shame if Isaiah was not careful when he's cooking for himself and he dies mysteriously in a fire. I think that would be awful. You know what else is awful? These lights. Specifically. I'm gonna mess with the lighting in a second. Give me a sec. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Can I get a boob light? I feel like a boob light fits. That's the other thing. I have a really hard time using lights in this game. Other people put down lights and I feel like that makes sense. I do it and I'm like, oh, I've messed up. I get this weird, like, uncanny valley thing where I think that everything that I'm doing is wrong and it doesn't look good. Based on absolutely nothing. Go back to what it was before. This got so ominous. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. What's the worst that can happen? They, like, die or something? Set color intensity. This room. Let's get some... Oh, no. Warmer white. Let's dim that down a little bit. Like, there. Sure. Sure. I don't know what's going on in these other rooms. I'm gonna leave them. And we're back in gameplay. This is terrible. Nobody has any money. Oh, I should save. Shouldn't I? Don't you think? Do we hate Isaiah? No. I'm personally at... Whoa, are you gonna die soon, brother? I'm personally at this moment not the biggest fan of him. Simply because, you know, remember that when we got that pop-up about them having, like, issues? Oh, you talk to your mother-in-law. That would make your relationship strained. I do get it. Well, you're gonna have to find a way to like her, brother, because she's gonna get reincarnated into your daughter. You want to ghost woohoo. I forgot you wanted to do that. Okay, well, I don't have time for that. More importantly, we have a money issue. Nevada works at the ghost place, at the Grim Reaper. Isaiah, brother, you may need to get a job. We're a little bit broke. We'll figure that out later. Hold on. You sleep on this side of the bed. Isaiah. Carmen, you come claim this. Their relationship is really bad. I don't know how that happened.
I know.
Yeah, I know, brother. I understand. He is a little deeply in love. Furious sentiment. Brother, what? Did we not land on the lot? What happened? I won't let you guys mess this up for me. You guys are gonna have a great marriage. Yeah, let's chat. Let's fix whatever's going on with us. What's going on, Big Chief? Unpleasant surroundings. Okay, well. What's going on? Here. Oh. Brother. Gift flowers. Have a rose. Dude. They're killing me. Flirtation. You guys must remember, he only likes receiving gifts. He hates everything else that I could possibly do. Give romantic gift. Have a ring. There you go. Flirty spouse. Did he flirt with her mother? Utterly outraged. Let's offer him a tarot reading. You like affection? Yeah, I mean, I know that you do. Oh my god. You guys made me marry him. The negative hearts are like killing me. Affection. Let's... One more gift. One more gift. Don't worry about it. Give you some wine. Good thing we bought all this stuff. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. He's a loser. Dude. I wasn't even here, boss. It's okay. If it's really bad, we can just kill him. And you. I don't know what you need to be doing. We're gonna figure something out. How about you... Oh. How do you not have enough gardening skill for this? Can I harvest? No. Okay. You're very flirty. That's so great. Keep it to yourself, bud. How about you? Oh, I was gonna make him cook. I was gonna hope he was gonna light himself on fire. We won't worry about it. You. Oh, they have a marriage certificate. I'll deal with that in a second. I have a fun potion. Drink that. Let's hang the marriage certificate up in the bedroom. That seems like where that goes. Don't you think? You know, while they're still married. However long it lasts. There you go. Let the record show I didn't vote for him to take a shower. If he keeps acting up, we can get rid of his shower. Oh, Grim needs some TLC. Oh well.
Shade Simona Cero. Lombek. Arno Oops. With a charm.
Oh look, she's sick again. What a surprise. Why don't you go get that fixed, buddy? She stays in a constant state of imbalance. My sickly vampire lady. Go waste our money. Go cure that. And you can come rummage out here since you want to. How about I make him sleep outside? I'm not even gonna lie, I bought the Enchanted by Nature pack just because I wanted to be able to make my Sims live outside. Why is Grim kinda... I know. He is. Do you know what? Why are you sleeping in my husband's bed? You're a ghost. You can sleep in anything. Come here. Sleep in the music box. You can't sleep there. I'm so sorry. You just got in trouble for flirting with him. I think we need to get him a job. I think he needs to be employed. That's step one. All these rings that he has. Brother, you make me sick. I'm taking this photo. Oh, do you have an ailment? You have an ailment? Good. I'm not sending... I can't even afford you to send you to the naturopath. That's your own fault. You're just gonna have to be sick, Pookie. You can sleep outside since you want to act up so you don't infect anybody else. Parsley. He wants one of these, so I'm trying to get him to get one. Grim is dating Nevada. I've actually privately decided that when Nevada completes their soul's journey, her soul's journey, I'm just gonna let her I'm just gonna let her go. Do you know what I mean? She can pass on. I'm over it. She's so evil. Who the fuck would hire him? I don't know. We can make him a graveyard digger. Let's see. Why can't I never remember what I'm supposed to be clicking? Business. Sorry. Fine job. And you can sleep outside. He ran you over. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. I can't do it while I'm on a lot. It's annoying. Let's see. Oh, I forgot I had the ballet dancer career. Huh. That's a mod. We could make him... I like the idea of gardener, but I've done that career before. You're not being a romance consultant. We can make him a miserable salary person. But I like the idea of making him an undertaker. He could be a grave digger. I think that's fun. Get a job, my dude. Thank you for the gnome. Thank you for the frog. Oh, I'll get the frog later. I keep wanting to talk to him and like discuss his romantic boundaries. But he hasn't, every time I've tried, he hasn't been open to it. So it is what it is. Will the calming draught work on you now? And for you, baby girl, we're gonna get a yoga mat. Her paranoia is off the chart. Do you know what else we could do? We could also reincarnate Nevada, let her be an evil scientist again, and I can try and have her procreate and come up with a better vampire child, a stronger one this time. So we can kill Carmen. We can kill Carmen and we can start over. Since she's a horrible vampire. These two piss me off. Night night. Go practice yoga. Gonna make you feel better, darling. You need to make OCs for that? Make OCs for what? There we go. It's not touching the neurotic trait, though. Undertaker and vampire relationship is optimal with sea territory. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Oh, he's having a horrible night's sleep. Good. I don't care. I don't care that you feel alone. We'll pivot in a second to somebody else. Because these two are quite frankly pissing me off. And I miss my cozy gameplay. You're even. You know what? I advocate for the OCs being gay. I highly do. I think that a Undertaker and vampire like lesbian pairing admittedly sounds cool. Cool enough to override my natural hatred of lesbians. She can't, it's killing me, man. She can't do anything. She's too tense to do anything. It's killing my gameplay. I'm gonna have to find some way around that. I don't think the yoga, it's helping, but not enough. The phone fanatic quirk should be gone. It's still there from her celebrity perks. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna pivot. These two have pissed me off enough. which means we have options here. We have options. And maybe I give some input on the options. I have plenty of building projects we need to do, right? So if we're building, we can work on the lounge. Sideline that. We did a lot of building. Gameplay. We have Peach. We can do Peach, who needs to be aged up and needs, like, her plotline to kind of, like, progress. Peach is kind of cozy gameplay and she's a little bit boring, right? I don't know if you guys were feeling Peach last time I played Peach. But I like Peach. So we have Peach as option 1, who needs to age up and go to college. It's option 1, right? There's also, I have 2 family. Shay's family, who I did play a little bit. This is Kyle Kyleson, Shay, who is Carmen's sister, Willow, and then the twins. This is agonizing gameplay. It's not even cozy anymore. I have the McHugh household, who has all of these: 2 adults, 2 teenagers, 2 teenagers, a child, 2 twins, and a cat. Don't really want to touch that. We have the animal shelter household, which I haven't really played at all in this save. We also have my alien pollinator. You want to show pollinator? Who's trying to have... You know what? We're going to play Peach. I just decided on my own. We're playing Peach. Everybody else has kids and I don't have time for it. And we're not playing Asher and... We can't play Asher and whatever Asher's fiance's name is. Because as you may remember, we realized that she's an adult, not a young adult, and she wants kids and to get married and all that stuff. So they're engaged, and I want them to get married, but I have to wait till it's spring to do that because we have to, like, invite a bunch of people, and if I do it in the winter, everybody's going to show up and they're all going to die. And I can't play them until then because I don't want to waste a single day of her lifespan with when they need to have a baby. Do you know what I mean? Where am I going? We're going to do Peach. We're going to play a little bit of Peach. Peach doesn't have a lot going on. We're mostly trying to age her up. And I'm almost at the point where I kind of just want to age her up independently and send her to college. She graduated earlier and she's earning a degree at home. And trying to, like, I'm trying to do a whole, like, not ran away from home. She's on, like, bad terms with Mirabelle. They don't really get along very much. So I have her, like, move out on her own. I'm intentionally kind of making her struggle with money a little bit. We'll play Peach. We'll play Peach. And then if we play Peach, we can go visit Kayla and Ted and see how they're doing. Jen, I love how open-minded you are, that you were just like, oh, so they're related. All right, live your bliss. I have Kayla and Ted. There's really no more gameplay for Kayla and Ted at this point in time. I'm in the process of renovating their house, but that's like a side project. There we go. Here's Peach. You want to ask a crush out. 7:01 a.m. What were we in the middle of? Post a review. Do I have a gaming review in my... No. Maybe I do have a review. Hold on. Career... Student technology review. That'll do. I do want to enroll her back in college. I've been waiting for her to age up for ages. I have my my game on long lifespan because I like to chill. And she's 25 more days, and I'm really trying not to cheat it. Because I had aspirations of, like... I've been doing her degree 1 credit at a time. literally one credit at a time in the hopes that by the time I finished, she'd only be halfway done with her degree and then she could like finish it. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we need to just finish the physics degree, and then she can get a second degree when she's a young adult. Fun fact: she has an autographed photo of Carmen in her room, who we were just playing, and she like admires it all the time while she's working, and I think it's very cute. In case anybody is new to me playing Peach, I'll give a quick play-by-play of her lore. It's a lot. Mirabelle, who was kind of the original sim of this character. Mirabelle, as you can see, hates children, is aromantic, pessimistic. She's a depressed, antisocial asshole, essentially. And she was sexually assaulted, and she gave birth to Peach. And raised Peach in a polyamorous artist household. Mirabelle is now a world famous artist. She's still an asshole, but she's a world famous artist, and she owns a tattoo shop and all that other junk. And Peach managed to have a pretty decent childhood, because everybody else that was in the polyamory polycule plus their extended family like love Peach. Honestly, Mirabelle is the only person in this save that doesn't like adore Peach. So she managed to have a really good childhood, and I had plans for her to be like a stellar, like A+ golden child, and she threw kind of a wrench in my plans by randomly deciding that she wanted to be a werewolf, because I roll for lifetime wishes when people age up, because I think it's more fun. She wanted to be a werewolf, so she became a werewolf, destroyed her parents' house, ran out, moved in with Asher, who we've played with a little bit. Asher and his then wife Kayla. And went out to the countryside. They raised horses for a while Peach got a hold on her werewolf powers. And she hid out there. Raised a couple of horses, lived in the barn, worked on the farm to earn her keep. Got really good at horseback riding, started a whole wolf pack with local teenagers, and then she died in a fire, randomly, that I had no control over. I resuscitated her, with her mom. Made her mom a witch, trained Mirabelle up to get her to revive her daughter. Asher also died at some point in that as well, and we revived Asher as well. And she came back with total amnesia, forgot her fated mate, who used to be, are we still friends with her? You should still know her. Greta is her old fated mate. She doesn't remember Greta, and I took the opportunity to hook her up with a sim that she's known since childhood, who is Daisuke, who's really nice, and she's probably going to marry Daisuke now, but she's on the straight and narrow. She lived with her mom for a little while she was getting back on her feet, but they do not get along, so I had her move out, and she has this little apartment with her roommate, who, as you can see, I don't control and isn't part of the family, but that's Callie. We moved her in. And she has plans of being an architect someday. That's Peach. I think I'm gonna enroll. I think we're gonna knock out another credit here. Just one. At home. Pay with household funds, sure, why not? Cookie, where's your homework? Am I blind? Oh, yeah, I am. Do your homework. No, she's not a werewolf anymore. I also cured her. When she was revived, the fated mates thing started to bug out. She still, if I have her do romantic options, you can see at the very bottom there'll be a little uncomfortable thing where it's like, oh, because when they have fated mates, you can flirt with somebody that isn't your fated mate, but you will get like a negative moodlet that says like they're uncomfortable because they're flirting with somebody who isn't like their soulmate. She still gets the moodlet. It doesn't affect anything because she's usually in such a good mood that it sits right here. But she was getting that moodlet when she flirted with everybody, including her fated mate. And I did have her go back through everybody that she knew. I flirted with every single werewolf in this game to see if it would trigger again or if it had like changed it. It's just bugged out. And so my next move was that I was going to try and, like, cure her of being a werewolf and then, like, do it again. When I cured her, it didn't go away, and I didn't really feel like putting it back in. So she's just kind of, like, bugged out. Just think of it as because she died, and she was dead for quite a long time before I revived her. She's a little bit wonked out. I like to believe that it's kind of like a little ghost piece of her, if that makes any sense. Like, something's not quite right with her. Join a club gathering. We can do that. How about we all go? Do homework. Be friendly. Let's go to campus, and I'll bring my friends with me. I feel like one of you bitches grew up on me. No, Olive grew up. We're gonna go to campus. We're gonna work on college stuff together. Yeah, she came back a little bit off. Asher came back fine. I revived both of them at the same time, and they were A-okay. Bonita. Let's bring Sachiko. Peach doesn't have anything deeply exciting going on. My plans for Peach, if I can explain it, hold on, that's Willow Creek. I like to, like, make everything that I do in game kind of have a lore reason. So in this game, Newcrest is kind of getting built up and renovated. I want Newcrest to be uber modern. Like, a lot of the buildings I want to look like these kind of things. And currently Shay, who's Peach's aunt, Asher's sister, is kind of like the richest person in town. They're set up to be the leaders of the town. She's already financed and stocked this museum. So the plan is that I want Peach to get her architecture degree in like kind of like eco architecture, and then I'm gonna have Shay hire her to go around and move from house to house and renovate them all and make them really eco-friendly, because I thought that would be a fun side project. That's not what we're doing right now. We're going to college though. But we'll see, because Peach is really easy to advance forward with. You may have, if I open up her Simology panel, she's got a lot of traits. Like, I did a really good job of raising her. So she kind of breezes through lifetime wants. Lifetime wishes. I can't remember what they're called in this game. And if she finishes out what her current lifetime wish is, I'll roll another one. That's how we got the werewolf side plot, because she rolled that randomly. There's no randomized option on them, but what I do is that I count how many there are, and then I'll do a random number generator between this number and this number. And then whatever we get, that's her lifetime wish, and I augment her character around that. I do that when everybody ages up, because I think it's fun. I haven't been doing it for a while. Mostly because I haven't really had anybody age up to a significant age lately. Oh man, I forgot it was winter. Yeah. Gathering has started. Oh, wait, we have to say hi to Daisuke. He's gonna get really mad if we don't. Joke about fashion. No, Daisuke, come here! Is it dry burr outside? Is that why you're running? Running all the way over and then walking all the way back is kind of crazy. I do like this kid a lot. I have noticed that he gets, like... He's in her friend group, and if I don't ask him out on dates, just the two of them, and only time I see him is with friends, he does get really pissy. And I think that's very cute. Complain about Professor. And then I confess, guys, I didn't really want to hang out. This was all a ruse to come here to study. So sorry about that. I needed to get a head start on my presentation. We'll go on a date later. You guys are very cute. Ah, Dylan! Hello. He's everywhere, man. Complain about classes. Yeah, you can do that. That's very in character. Yeah, I know. Sucks. I'd love to hang out, but I do have to work on my project. It's so annoying. I'm back in school. And now he's thinking about homework. Excellent. My plan is working. And you're making friends. Good on you. With the librarian. Bit of a loser move. Not gonna lie, she's kind of a baddie though. Do you know who she looks like? You look a little bit like my ex. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Maybe we should say hi. Hello, hot librarian lady. Shh. No, you're totally fine. I'm vibing. I just want, for reasons that may not be important at all later, I do want this hot librarian lady in neat bookworm dance machine. Oh my god! She's literally, she's the librarian from Extremely Goofy Movie. Dead ass. Dead ass. Neat bookworm dance machine. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Please tell me somebody got that reference. Okay. Thank you, hot librarian lady. I genuinely hope that I never need to make any use of our now flourishing contact with each other. That's so funny, though. Her name is Gloria. She's just the spitting image. Neat bookworm. Amazing compatibility. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. I've seen the Goofy movies. I love the Goofy movies. They're two of my favorite movies of all time. Who's that? Oh, never mind. Thought it was somebody important. I thought it was Kayla, to be quite honest. Speed through this a little bit. Let's do a little bit for like an hour, and then we'll go party later in the afternoon. It'll be fun, guys. Where is everybody else? Dice game? Oh. Reading outside. I see Sachiko. I think Bonita's over there. Yeah, good job, guys. Go piss, girl. Loving the unisex bathroom. It's making me very happy. Okay, 3 o'clock, that's enough of that. Play together. Found out about Fate of Indonesia and you were heartbroken about it. I know. It's annoying. Her and Greta were actually a really cute couple. I could show you screenshots that are going to ruin your day. Actually, hold on. I'm going to go look for them. Don't get jump scared, okay? Hold my hand. Don't worry about it. I'm going to show you something. Where am I going? Go. Documents. Let me see if I'm sharp-eyed enough to do this. What are we in? It must have been 2023, I reckon. Give me a second. Let me see. I'm going to spend about 5 minutes trying to find these, and I'm going to give up. Nope. We've gone too far back. January's way too far forward. Let's try 2024. I have photos of Peach and Greta from prom. Oh. That's when Ted and Kayla first met. This is a fun game. I'm enjoying this. This is baby Madeline. Yeah, we love that. Where are my prom pictures? Pray tell. Sorry. I'm finding more Ted and Kayla on their first date. It was like the day they met. It's Peach being a horse girl back when she lived on the farm. Right? Spectacular. God damn it, where are my prom photos? Waiting for these to load is killing me. Let me cook. I got lots of good stuff in here. I really should organize these. Nope. Okay, well, I'm bored of that. I'll give it time. Give it time to load. We're gonna go back to what we were doing. Let it load all those pictures and figure itself out. As you can see, I have thousands. I've logged every single moment that's happened in this save. I'll find them. I have photos of her and Greta at prom that are just absolutely divine. You want to tell an insider story? I can do that. What a bunch of losers. They're just sitting around playing chess. Attend guest lectures. Okay. This has been so fun, guys. But I'm done with that. Let me go. I want to see about these guest lectures. What college do I go to? Foxbury. See what's up about these guest lectures. I would like to, like, power through. We're going to be a college kid for a little minute here. Give me a second. Going by myself. Have you loaded my photos yet? That's somewhat better. Not really, though. I see some prom pictures, not the ones that I need. I'll return back to it. We're gonna two-tone this. I feel the need to show you how cute they were as a couple, because it's actually really disgusting. It broke my heart. Luckily, I'm not that into lesbians, so. I was having a very hard time choosing a spouse for, a future spouse for Peach. Like, a really hard time. And so making her a werewolf was really easy, because if you, like, know about fated mates, the way fated mates work in this game is that if you're a werewolf and you flirt with anybody else who's a werewolf, there's a chance that it, like, basically randomly, like, makes that person your fated mate. So I kind of just gathered up a whole bunch of teenagers. That's actually why she had a wolf pack, is that I had her make a bunch of friends in school, like random friends, anybody she hit it off with, I added to a group, and then I turned them into a werewolf. And then when I had a full, like, club of werewolves, that she was friends with. I just went one by one and I flirted with all of them until it triggered the fated mates, and it ended up being Greta. And I was like, that's cool because they were a really cute like couple. Rude, I'm half lesbian. I'm like a quarter lesbian on my dad's side. I was just riffing that. Quarter lesbian on my dad's side is OG kind of funny. 10 guest letter. Only 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.? Oh, I can wait an hour. That's fine. It's no biggie. And it landed on Greta, who she was actually, like, really hitting it off with anyway, so I wasn't, like, mad about that at all. Worked out just fine for me. I don't know, Peach. Occupy yourself for, like, an hour. Come on and hang out here. Go here. Or no. No. Don't go in there. Go stand outside the guest lectures building until it's time. Jog over here, actually. Let me go check all my screenshots. I just find it's really important that you see these, I think. Wherever they are. I only have so much patience for it, though. Oh, here's more of Peach being a horse girl. Isn't that neat? Where are my prom photos? And I was so proud of them, too. We're in a big pile of, like, Carmen stuff here. This is all young Carmen when I first made her. She used to look like that. Not my best work. This is why all of my characters get makeovers. This is another version of Carmen. It took me a really long time. I was changing her hairstyle up all the time. I have no actual beef with lesbians, I promise. I always get mistaken for one, and it kind of fucks with my love life, so I'm jokingly bitter about it. Technically, I'm pansexual, but I cannot... Do you know how, like, sometimes people aren't interested in a show at all, or, like, a book or a piece of media, and then they find out that there's lesbians in it, and they're like, oh my god, I'm definitely gonna watch it now? I will admit that I'm whatever the opposite of that is. Oh my god. I want to give up on this. Alright, we'll let it play. And I'm quite proud of that for myself, simply because I feel like I get bullied all the time because I tell people that I'm really not, like, out of all of my gender preferences, my gender preference for, like, women, specifically cis women, is probably the weakest. And I feel like people don't believe me and they don't listen. Let's do engineering, communication, network design. So when I say things like I'm, like, negative interested in lesbians, it validates my sexuality and gender, if that makes any sense. Not that I have to defend myself to anybody. It's just the constant lived experience of mine where I tell people that I'm, like, not that into women, and they're like, okay, whatever, you look like a closeted lesbian, and then it like, really irks me. You want to be friends with Gloria? I can do that. Scram on the safe game. Very valid. No, I'm not going to the festival with you, sorry. Talent showcase going... No, Jace, I'm not going out with you. Absolutely not. Jace is a psychopath. He's also her sister's ex. I'm kind of sold on Daisuke as our spouse, but I also really love a realistic plotline, and I'm not above, you know, childhood friends to high school sweethearts to married is very cute, but it's also very unrealistic, and it wouldn't take much to push me into finding a different spouse, to be honest. What's up? I feel like I've yet to hit my flow with the stream, but that's cool. Because I feel like all of my Sims households are in really awkward places right now that I kind of just need to push through. Sweet. Can I take another class? Dang it. Well, that's going to be annoying to do. How about we go on a date to the club? Dump over text? Absolutely not. Do you know how do I still have, let me dump you over text. Can I dump you over text? No. Okay. Go on a date with me. Ask on date. Do not go get water. Work starts in an hour. Work from home. University mixer night. Yeah, let's go to that. Daisuke, do you want to come to this mixer with me for college students, even though we're both teenagers? And there's a child here who's not properly dressed for the weather. What is your... Angel Chandran. Sick name. We like Daisuke, though. I do like him as well. I think he's a very, like, solid and balanced guy. I can't go on a date on that lot. Okay, we'll go we'll go to the pub then. We'll go to the bar. It'll be fine. Yeah, let's go to Pepper's Pub since it's nearby. He's only ever pissed me off when he was getting, like, really mad at me. Because usually their relationship is really great. And I used to, like, invite her group of friends, which is the prom compadres, is her friend group. Because she met them at prom. Not the prom that she went to Greta with. She went to prom with Greta, like, twice. And then her and Greta broke up. And she went to prom with nobody one time. And then she met all of her current friends. She reconnected with Daisuke and Bonita. And they became her new friend group because she just quit the wolf pack and kind of like handed over ownership of the pack to somebody else and didn't have any friends anymore because she was deciding to live life as a normie. Did you bring your brother? No. Okay, never mind. But I used to like, he used to be over my house all the time because I would just invite over this entire friend group as one like giant thing, and he started to get really pissy with me. They were friends for a while. They started flirting. They kind of went on a date or two, didn't really lock down the relationship, and then I invited him over like 3 times sequentially with everybody else, and he started getting really pissy with me. And I couldn't, like, everything that I was doing was pissing him off, and it occurred to me that he really, like, felt friend-zoned. So then I took him out on a proper date and asked him to be my partner, and he's been fine ever since, and he only ever gets pissy when I do that to him again. Where we spend way too much time, like, hanging out with the friend group and not one-on-one. He'll catch a real attitude, and I think that's actually kind of cute. Did you not go piss, girl? You're supposed to go piss. Or perhaps sit at the same table as me. It would be so great if you could sit at the same table as me, Daisuke. He's also deaf and a certified sweetie. Tell an insider story. You love telling insider stories. Love that. Dude, go piss if you need to piss. Night. Yeah, he's deaf. Not canonically deaf, but I've known Daisuke since he was a kid, and he randomized with this hearing aid, and so he's deaf canonically. I kept it.
Spinay? Beret? Oh, Yamahorn! Daba Boondle!
Did that not count as telling him a story? Come on. Friendly stories. Tell a dramatic story. Oh, good. He went to the bathroom. You go get some french fries while he's gone. Order food. Get french fries. Are you sick? Please don't get sick, Peach. That stresses me out really badly. Deep thoughts. Deep conversation isn't under deep thoughts. That's fascinating. Oh. Its own option. This is not the most romantic of dates, but we're gonna swing with it. I also hate. Pick on Peach's crushes collect ask on date from the romantic category. That's crazy because I literally did do that. I mean, I did it over the phone. Suppose it didn't count. I'll take it. Kiss the girl. I'm just glad he went to the bathroom. That's where I'm at. I was really worried he was going to wet himself, and I'd like to think that he's a lot smarter than that. Well, I mean, clean up the trash. Don't get mad about it. See, is that better? Are you happier now? Let's grab some french fries together. Tell you what, there's some baddies in this bar. Certified baddie. She literally looks like Veronica from the Betty and Veronica comics. Baddie. Get out of the way. This is a baddie as well, and I'm not gonna hear anything other than it. If she's randomized, this is so lit. I actually love her. I love when adult Sims actually look like adults. Are you on a date? Well, if you're on a date, you're being a sugar mama, but you're pretty as well. Gorgeous, right? Wall-to-wall baddies in this bar. I know this girl, and I know she's a baddie. I've seen her before. Dana, gorgeous, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous. You with the ponytail. Gorgeous. Crazy. I just think they make a very cute couple. Oh no, are you getting sick? Hold on. Friendly. Can I give you medicine? Sure can. Both of you take medicine. It's making each other sick. Jesus Christ. Drink it, bastard. I knew you had a cold. Let's sweetheart dance together. Are you guys gonna go outside to do it? Why are they sick? No idea. It's cold outside. They're swapping spit. In Daisuke's case, he's not exactly like well dressed for the weather. I like their little awkward teenager romance. Alright, I'm ending the date. It's 2 in the fucking morning. Go home. Legendary date. Very cute. Go home. Love that for you. Go home. They're adorable. Thank you. I'm so this close to aging Peach up on her own. She's been a teenager in my world. She's been a teenager for like 2 years in the real world, at least. I really want to find these prom pictures. I'm like very passionate about it. Whose wedding was this? What am I looking at? Oh, don't worry about them. They don't exist anymore. I deleted them. Okay, just making sure that we're good. Hold on. I really should fix that that error, but I like it because it means that if I like go from one lot to another lot, it's automatically gonna like check itself. Maybe if I go to the bottom of these. I swear it was in 2023. I'm gonna let that catch up. Who is this royal couple? Don't worry about it. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. I assure you they don't exist anymore. They're so... They may be approaching your bedtime. Yeah. We're hitting my point as well. I'm probably gonna dip at 9:30. Dip in the real world and probably continue playing. Behind closed doors. It's been 3 hours. I know it's been 3 hours. I know. We're doing it 9:30. 9:30. Don't get mad at me. Do 9:15. At the very least, let me find my screenshots. They're very important to me. What am I looking at? Do I have to go back further? Is it even further than that? I know that I didn't pause. I'm aware. She's sleeping. It'll be fine. Ah, here they are. Wait. Found them. Found them. Now we pause. Hold on. I'm about to apologize right here and then for all of my, my... This is Greta and Peach at prom. Look at them. Back when Peach had her werewolf scars. Look at them. They were a very cute couple, admittedly. They really were. Yeah, it is tragic, Yuri. It really is. They were this is them, they were standing outside of prom, mind you, for this. They were like having a little moment on the side. Yeah. I feel like this was worth the wait. Hey, we could always kill Daisuke and then they can get back together. What's so hard about that? You know? They were very cute. What else do I have in here? Oh yeah, Greta won prom queen that day. What is going on over here? Oh, and then that's Kayla. That's Kayla and baby Madeline. Oh, and then Peach joined their school's version of the plastics for like 5 minutes. It was a very scary time. I don't want to talk about it. Don't kill Daisuke. I mean, but if I kill him, then we can have this back. What about this? Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't remember each other anymore. And again, I never hated them as a couple. I never did. I can't support it with the narrative anymore. You know what I mean? The game glitched it out of existence. This happens every single time I try and get some melanin into my save, by the way. Something always happens. Kayla was supposed to be my diversity in this game, and Asher, like, cussed her out. And abused the heck out of her until I gave up on that. And then he died in a fire. No. He had a heart attack. Back Daisuke getting a boyfriend if you find a good guy. No, I'm only interested in killing him at this point in time, thank you. Just because I can't see them breaking up. The only way those two would canonically break up is if it was one of those, like, I just think that you're just my best friend in the world and I've known you for so long and I feel like if we date, we're going to grow old and we're going to end up hating each other and I don't want to ruin our friendship. I don't want to end up hating you. So, we should just break up now and we can be best friends forever instead of lovers for a little while. Do you know what I mean? That's a weak reason to break up. That's like low-key more depressing than Greta. Because those two don't even remember each other, to be quite honest. I had to start their relationship all the way over. He'd have to die. What is their compatibility like? Neutral attraction doesn't sound quite right. But she's very attracted to his sister. I don't know. I feel like you can make a case for Peach being a chaotic bisexual. She's also a very attracted and amazingly compatible with Greta, right? So that's another thing. Good compatibility, attracted, and Daisuke, for whatever reason, doesn't have any information, even though I know damn well. You decide you're doing it, I need screenshots of what he looks like so I can steal him and build him on my game. Yeah, absolutely. Isn't he darling? He's so darling. Low-key, I wasn't even mad when the game glitched out and she lost her fated mate because I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I literally slid Daisuke in there. Like, the second I really tried to save Greta. I tried for a very long time to save Greta, and when I gave up, I was like, well, you know what? This means that I can have Daisuke. I had my eye on him the second he came into my house as a child, like years ago. I was like, you blonde bastard with the hearing aid, and the Asian name, and like, I was like, no, you're getting in my game. I need your genetics immediately. Need his traits list. I can, if you remind me when I get off of stream, I can send you the mod that I use for traits. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I can show you how base boosted Peach is. You see this? Look at that. Look at my baby. Do you understand how much work I put into the sim? I raised her from an infant. I've had Peach for years. I don't play about her. That's my Pookie Ookie. She's gonna have a fantastic life if it kills me. I'm feeling a little bit insecure. Because most of my gameplay is cozy day-to-day gameplay. Fun stuff happens in this game. But I'm not really ever making fun stuff happen. I really do like going through the motions of getting my sim through their day and playing it as realistically as possible. 30 traits that you earn feels good. I know, right? I really tried with Peach. She has a horrible mother. So I really tried to, like, make up for it by giving her a decent life. There you go. Let's get some breakfast. I don't think I have space in here to throw my presentation down. I think I'm going to have to go back to the library or something to do that. Don't know why I have mermaic kelp, but that's something to put in the old stackaroo. We can become a mermaid anytime we want. Let's do it 9 p.m. We should get... I should get that done. Lifestyle review. Is there anything else in here that I could do a tech review on besides this, maybe? No. No tech review. Stop chatting on the computer. Do your work. No. Career. Make tech review. There you go. I would like to breeze through this so I can get... Because the next, after aging her up, the next big plot development we get is when I complete her current aspiration, and we get to pick a new one, and it could be anything. It could be anything. We could even get the Seer romantic one, which would be a mess. We could get the werewolf one again, to be honest, because I only did some of them. Fairy, right? Family first, future boyfriend too. I can also upload him to the gallery if you want, but I'm gonna be, like, lazy about it. Oh, it's 9:15. I'm gonna be lazy about it, mind you, and I will just, like, upload him with all of his custom content, which is pretty much everything he's wearing, and it'll give you the bones, but you're gonna have to, like, gussy him up the way that you are, because it's gonna delete his hair and stuff. Second family for his future boyfriend too. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. You could age him down to, like, a toddler, and then raise him well. Okay, guys, it's 9:15, and I promised I would go, so I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna, like, make a whole fuss about it. I'm gonna do tarot 6 p.m. on TikTok tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do another sim stream on Thursday. We're gonna double up. We're gonna do tarot. Sims Tuesday, tarot Wednesday, Sims Thursday, tarot Friday, 6 p.m. Cause I want to. I want to double up on my Sims, and I'm probably gonna play a little bit without you guys, but it'll be boring stuff that you guys haven't seen, or I might build a little bit. Oh damn, yeah, I know. I'm trying out something new. I also know that I did a stream on, like, Friday, a Sim stream, not on Friday, on Wednesday, and I didn't upload it. I forgot, and I was at my partner's house all weekend. So now that, and I was trying to upload it before this. I got it downloaded before the stream started. I didn't have time to upload it, and I didn't know what was going to happen if I tried to upload a video and do a stream at the same time. So that'll be up in, like, an hour or two, something like that. Bye. I'll be back. And if I do anything fun, I'll record it, probably.